Good day, everyone. I'm Currency Geek, and welcome to my day 22 video of the 100 Days of Technical Analysis Challenge. Today I'll be looking at BTC USD. Let's dive right into it. There's something actually fun I see on BTC USD, and I'll actually be explaining um what I see. So, on the weekly time frame, starting from the weekly perspective, if we do look closely at this whole area of structure, yeah, there was a range bound that actually had a fake out to the downside and immediately went back into the range bound. So let me just mark that out. So if we do look closely, we can see that this was a range bound with a fake out down here. So um this actually when I saw this, something came to my head. Like, this is just a quick dip to the downside, then a massive push to the upside. So during my time of backtesting, I actually noticed that when pairs move this way, like they create a fake out in a range band, there is actually a huge tendency of forming a head and shoulder pattern. Now, there is a huge tendency of forming a head and shoulder pattern back to this level of structure. Yeah. So what I'll do is I'll just pick up my triangle, my box tool, and just this level right here. So I'll be watching this level really close to see what price does when it gets here. That means I expect price to actually dip down back to this level. And also, if we look here, if we look left to get right around this area of structure, this is a previous sell zone. So this is a previous sell zone. Yes, so this is a previous sell zone. I can actually take my ray tool and place it as a sell zone. Wow, okay. Um, as a sell zone, and we can see how well price reacted to this area. Wicks everywhere, weeks. So, and like I say, wicks equal to rejection. So I can just write that out here. Wicks equals to rejection. So when that weak equal to rejection, there is a huge tendency that price will push down lower back to this level. So I won't just sell BTC USD. I'm trying as much as possible to actually make my sentiments clear enough on the weekly time frame before I go down to the daily and the 4 hour, then the 1 hour. So looking at this closely, we can see that this is an area of structure right here. Like, an area of structure right here, and price is yet to break this level. So I won't just sell BTC USD because I feel like selling it. No, I'd actually wait to see if price breaks that level or hold. So I'll be watching this area very closely. So MS market structure. So I'll be watching this area of structure closely. Like, I want to see what price does. If it breaks this area of structure, then I'll be looking to sell BTC USD back to this level. Yeah. Before I look to buy, because if it sells back to this level or dips back to this level, it will form an inverted head and shoulder, which is actually a price action or a chart pattern signal that actually tells me to go long on it. So I'll be looking to monitor price action at this trend line of that I used to draw this market structure, this area of structure. Then I'll be monitoring price action here. If it does break and comes down here, I'll be monitoring price action here to look to buy and move higher. Now, with this known, like, I've getting my sentiments that I'll be looking to go short on BTC USD on the weekly time frame. I can now go to the daily time frame to actually get more sentiments or factors aligned. So to the daily time frame. Now on the daily time frame, we can see all we have here is a range bound. Like, the market has been moving in a range for quite a period of time. And if we do pick up a trend line to, like, a trend line from this area. We can see how well price respected the trend and broke the structure here and came back for a retest at this high, yeah. Then all of a sudden price trends down, and we can also see, or if we look closely, we can see it broke this last level of structure right here, just right beneath this area. Yeah, so we can see how well it broke this last level of structure. This is just like a first trigger. If I was looking at BTC USD from the daily time frame, I would be expecting just a retrace back to this level, then price projects downward further. Now there's something on the weekly time frame I actually want to check to align my factors better. So knowing we had an uptrend, yeah, like uptrend to the trend to the upside, I would like to check if this previous area of structure aligns with any fib levels. So picking my two from the value low to the value high, right here, we can see it does align perfectly with the 61.8 fib level. So there is a huge tendency that price might dip down back to the 50 or the 61.8 fib level before projecting higher, which will actually give us that head and shoulder pattern we are aiming for to go long on it. But first, I would look to go short back to this level so I can catch the move two ways. That's the short and the long. So knowing that this last level of structure broke and price is yet to retest it, um, I'll still be monitoring price action at this weekly market structure. But this is what I would do. I'll just wait for a retest back to this area of structure. A retest back into this area of structure right here. So if a retest does happen back into that area of structure, going short on BTC USD would be nice. Or even if it breaks and sorry, even if it breaks like the area of structure, this first one I would also look to go short on it also, like the same projection and everything. I would look to go short on BTC USD. So my bias on BTC USD is to go short first before we look to go long back at this level. So um putting my RSI on the chart, we can see oil price go overbought here at this area of structure, and it created a divergence, a bearish divergence to be precise. So we had a bearish divergence right here. So we had a bearish divergence right, yeah. And to me, it hasn't played out at all. It hasn't played out at all. But price already trending back to the oversold region, just moving a little bit of choppy and no current structure. But we do know it's in a range, so it's very key. If we get a retest back to this level, then we project price down further. Now to the 4 hour time frame. On the 4 hour time frame, we can actually see the way price is moving. When price broke that daily level I was watching, or that I said I would be watching, it already did a retest back to the level and also projected down further. So we have this smaller level, yeah, this small level right here, and price is yet to get back to this level. So once price get back to this level, me myself, I'll be looking to go short because it's a 4 hour level, it's a strong level, and also it still aligns previously with an historical area, which is this area right here. So it aligns previously with an historical area. It acted as support here, support here, support here. All of a sudden it broke, and anytime supports break, we know it comes back to act as resistance. So when price projects back to this level, it should act as resistance and push price back further downward. Now to the 1 hour time frame. all my factors are already aligned and clear. We can just see how price is moving back into this higher area of structure, or this value it's broke. So that's the 9 on 9k level. Yes, 9k level. So I just expect price to project back into this level, then I look to go short. So I'll actually be setting a price alert, yeah, before I look to when I get an alert that price got to this level, then I would actually look for price action signals that would actually align the factors of me going short on BTC USD. So, guys, I hope you do understand my sentiment, or the concept of how I look to go short on BTC USD. So, if you do have an idea on this trade in alignment to my bias or against my bias, please do drop it in the comments down below, and please do like and follow. Thank you.